3 chilling confession videos. 1.
And we make a promise to each other that we're only going to tell the truth.
So then I went inside and I saw my dad upstairs. I saw a bunch of blood, like a puddle of blood around his head.
Did you go anywhere else in the house?
No. I went upstairs and I saw him, and I cried right there, and I was laying down just crying.
I think might have done that.
I don't know, someone bad though. There's some people down the street that are pretty bad people, always smoking, driving pretty fast down the road in a blue car.
When you shoot a gun, some of the powder comes off of it and comes on the clothes. Were any guns shot yesterday?
I don't know, maybe they shot it in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wearing the same clothes, and maybe it got on my clothes. Because those guys could have shot in the house and make some smoke, and I could have walked into it.
So we wouldn't find a whole bunch on your clothes yesterday?
I don't know, but I wasn't shooting any guns.
If you shot a gun yesterday, it would be important that you told us that you shot the gun, because we're going to find out. So we need to know.
I think I might have shot the gun. I went upstairs, and then I saw my dad, and then I got the gun, and then I fired it at my dad. He was on the ground, and then I reloaded it.
How many times do you think you fired the gun?
I think twice.
How many times did that gun shoot him?
I think twice. I think I shot my dad because he was suffering, I think. I think I thought he was suffering.
Okay.
So I might have shot him.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I didn't want him to suffer.
Juven.
Did you shoot your dad?
I think so.
Did you shoot him because you were mad at him?
So,
You think so? Well, how often do you get in trouble?
most of the time.
You get in trouble a lot? For what kinds of stuff, honey? For lying? Okay. But you told the truth right now, didn't you? You're a good kid, you know that?
In 2008, 8-year-old Christian Romero shot and killed his father, Vincent Romero, and his dad's co-worker, Timothy Romans. When the child was first interviewed, he denied knowing who killed his father and tried to blame it on his neighbors. After a lengthy interrogation, the 8-year-old confessed. This was the initial interrogation.
You said you wanted to talk to me. What's going on?
I'm crazy and I did it.
You did what?
I killed Julie and I killed Sam.
Okay. Tell me how you killed Sam.
2 shots using my father's gun that I had.
And your motive behind killing Sam was?
Money and insanity.
Money and insanity. Okay. Tell me about the Sam incident and what you did.
I told him that I needed to move some stuff from the theater. I said, you need to bend down and help me lift this thing up. And when he bent down, I grabbed the gun. I never really fired the gun before, so I pulled it back and I shot him.
Okay. Is there anything that you said to Julie prior to shooting her?
No, I didn't. I got her in. I was downstairs in my apartment. I was still text messaging.
That was Sam's phone you were using?
Yes.
Okay.
Sam's phone.
What sort of text messaging were you doing back and forth?
I was saying, you need to come over tonight. You need to come over tonight.
What did you say to Julie?
Julie was wearing like a crown tiara. She had just come from her brother's. I had said like, Sam had just called me and he was going through some stuff. She said, yeah, me too. I said, well, I have a key. Let's go in. I opened the door. I let us in. And then I just went to the bathroom real quick because I was really nervous. Loaded the gun again.
And?
Went back out into the hallway and then said, oh, by the way, did you see this in Sam's bed? And I said, lean over, look at it right there. And when she was leaned over, I put 2 bullets in the back of her head.
Okay. When did you feel you had to kill Julie? What was the rationale behind that?
I was going crazy.
No, but seriously.
Seriously, to cover up Sam. And so
Well, why? How would that cover up Sam?
To make it look like he was on the run and he did.
He he was the one that did it.
Right. It reached a point to where I couldn't even believe that I was doing this. I don't know. I don't know.
Daniel Patrick Wozniak was a Southern California telemarketer and theater actor before being convicted of double murder in 2010. He murdered his neighbor, Samuel Herr, and his friend, Yurikabu as a way to steal money from them. He had an expensive wedding and honeymoon coming up, and he thought this was the quickest way to get money. He was convicted of 2 murder, and is currently in residence at San Quentin State Prison. 3.
I didn't like Caleb Harrison. I didn't like the way he treated my kids. I didn't like hearing all the horrific stories. It was an awful family. They treated the children like and Melissa had to live with it every day, and I couldn't watch Melissa's attitude and how sorry she was for everything that was going on. And I'm telling you right now that Melissa Merritt did not know anything until after it was done.
What did you do?
I killed Bridget Harrison and Caleb Harrison.
How did you kill Bridget?
I knocked on her door. She opened the door. I pretended to have a letter to give to the children. She refused the letter, so I then forced my way into the house and I attacked her.
What did you do?
I hit her a couple of times. I then proceeded to squeeze her neck. Until she stopped breathing and laid on the floor. I never meant to find him. I never meant to find her. That's not the plan. That's not what I wanted. I figured that someone would come home, or Caleb would come home and find her. I didn't expect for to come to the house. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I know that.
And as for Caleb, I snuck out in the middle of the night. Melissa had no idea. I left, I went there. I got into his house. Proceeded to go up to the bedroom. I hit him in the chest. And when he sprung up, we began to struggle. I threw him into the shelving unit beside his bed. He tried to bribe me with money. I didn't speak to him. I just knocked him to the ground and then proceeded to choke him.
Melissa Merritt and her husband, Christopher Fattori, were charged with the murder of Merritt's ex-husband, Caleb Harrison, and his mother, Bridget Harrison. Fattori confessed to the murders, but later recanted his statement, saying that after a 13-hour-long interrogation, he was told that if he confessed, his wife would be let go, charge-free. There was enough evidence to convict the pair. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.